That's a big fish there.
That's how it's supposed to be done.
Get ready to revive the outdoors with Cody and Cody. On the water, in the woods. Pursuits made possible by Trijicon, Brilliant Aiming Solutions, Brunton, Equipment for Outdoor Adventures, Lacrosse, established 1897, built to last, Commando Hunting Products, Command the Wild, Gerber, fend for yourself.
Ah,
You're making my job hard, Cody.
I'm telling you. I make you work hard for nothing, don't I? We get good footage on the trip. Miss number one. We're gonna head to another spot. Well, this is the second spot we've set up today. We've got two different groups of birds that we're gonna try to set up on. Hopefully call some big, we know there's some big gobblers in the groups. We're gonna try to set up on them and get a big bird. We missed one this morning. Had about a 60 or 70 yard shot at the bird that was fixing to head out, so I figured why not at least try it. Didn't work out like I planned, so we're here setting up at the second spot. Fix to start calling, see if we can't get him down. They'll be able to see us, I think. Rocking out, sit down right here. Go.
don't move, okay?
Don't move.
Yeah, don't move. Good job.
See, there's another one with her. I thought that's what you said. Brock, come here. Good job, bud. You didn't move much. Sit down here. I can't tell what he is. Jakes, we saw that big bird somewhere back there. Way to go, Brock. That's what I'm talking about. Good calling, bud.
Up there, by the edge.
I'm at him.
Wait till he turns. When you're ready. Great shot! Man.
Brilliant aiming solutions. Trijicon.
I won't apologize for being a man. Or let you work harder than me. I will protect those in need and be the guy others depend on. I will fend for myself.
That's awesome. They're not even paying attention to me. There's a group of jakes that normally roost here. And I got down in here and started calling like a hen called another group of jakes up. And when they come down in their bottom, they didn't like it. You can see what happens when they get upset at each other. They're just fighting. I've never seen anything like that. Them birds, we're getting after it. We hunted probably 300 yards back to the west, and it got pretty dry over there. It got real silent. Nothing was calling to us. Matter of fact, I think the group of jakes that normally roost here is the group that come in on us earlier that you saw, and so we started easing around a little bit, trying to see if we could figure out where these birds were roosting exactly. And so when I saw the group of birds come over and started heading down to this bottom, I thought they were all hens. Well, I started calling just to kind of mess around, and a couple of big toms way on the opposite hill over here, they started gobbling. Well, that got some birds down in here gobbling. And so we snuck down.
If your greatest adventure is the great outdoors, we'll see you at the Sportsman's Warehouse. Whether you're a hunter, fisherman, or simply can't resist the wild's call, the Sportsman's Warehouse is where you'll discover everything you're going to need to make your next adventure great. And with the city's most knowledgeable staff of outdoor experts, there's always help and advice you can really use. The Sportsman's Warehouse, getting your great adventure off to a great start.
Do any amount of hunting and you'll appreciate the next generation of Alpha boots by Lacrosse. These new Alpha Lights not only keep your feet warm and dry like the original Alphas, they're even lighter and more comfortable. Lacrosse hasn't left out the snug ankle fit or aggressive outsole either. They've just taken out some of the weight, making the trip from the tree stand to the truck all the easier. We all know that other boots cost a few bucks less, but your feet pretty much end up paying for it. And that's why I've kept a pair of Lacrosse boots in my truck for over 20 years.
front one's a big bird. The one that's not fanned out, he's a big bird. The one that just shook, is he a pretty good bird? I don't think he's gonna ever get out behind or in front of them. Easy, Dad, don't let him see you. How far of a shot do you think? You think so? I don't want to chance this. I'm not gonna take the shot. Alright, well let him turn around then. See if he circles around. There we go.
Do any amount of hunting and you'll appreciate the next generation of Alpha boots by Lacrosse. These new Alpha lights not only keep your feet warm and dry like the original Alphas, they're even lighter and more comfortable. Lacrosse hasn't left out the snug ankle fit or aggressive outsole either. They've just taken out some of the weight, making the trip from the tree stand to the truck all the easier. We all know that other boots cost a few bucks less, but your feet pretty much end up paying for it. And that's why I've kept a pair of Lacrosse boots in my truck for over 20 years.
Up there, by the edge. I'm on him. Wait till he turns. When you're ready. Great shot! Man.
Brilliant aiming solutions. Trigicon.
If your greatest adventure is the great outdoors, we'll see you at the Sportsman's Warehouse. Whether you're a hunter, fisherman, or simply can't resist the wild's call, the Sportsman's Warehouse is where you'll discover everything you're going to need to make your next adventure great. And with the city's most knowledgeable staff of outdoor experts, there's always help and advice you can really use. The Sportsman's Warehouse, getting your great adventure off to a great start.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You like that? Too bad I can't kill two birds right now. Imagine. At any point in time, I could have laid about 3 or 4 of them over. They're just still sitting out there. There's probably 3 or 4 jakes out with that dominant tom. And they're just giving him all kind of crap this morning. Chasing him around, getting in between him and his hens. We set up this morning, watched these birds go to roost last night, and come in here and set up this morning. And we got in here early enough, it was still dark. Listened for them, sure enough, they were where we thought they were. So we waited till it got a little lighter, heard the hens start clucking, so I started talking back to the hens. Got the turkey, got the toms to gobbling, and once they got excited, it was pretty much over. And I had the boss hen yelping at me a lot this morning when she first came out of the tree. And I just, a lot of times, if I want to get that boss hen to come to me, that way them toms follow her. A lot of time, all I'll do is just sit there and imitate whatever she does, and just, it seems like it just ticks them off. But it works, it works. I brought that boss hen to me, and the rest came with it. Oh, they're gonna peck my bird to death. Let's go get him. Get. There they go. See what kind of bird we got. I tell you what, I will bet you that this is probably, I bet you it's a 55-yard shot. And this gun right here, out at Chain Ranch, Newly Hutchison let me use his gun. He wanted to show me just exactly what it could do with a double full turkey choke in it. And at 55 yards, this bird didn't budge. They normally flop and flail around. This bird didn't do nothing. Oh yeah, that's a good bird. Good bird. Let's get him laid out for you. Yeah, he come out. He was just wanting him a little hen this morning, and them jakes were just busting his game all up. Well, as you can see, he's got a pretty good beard on him. He'll probably go, 9.5 on the beard. He's got a pretty fan. I was looking at his spurs. He doesn't have real long spurs. I'm not sure if he's just an old bird. I don't think he's a real old bird. I think he's just now getting to about 3 years old. His spurs aren't real long, but he's a pretty bird. I'm not sure what he weighs. Yeah, he's probably a 3-year-old. He's not real heavy, but you can see he's got maybe an inch spur, and they don't have that real sharp point to him. But he's still a good bird. I'm proud of him. We hunted hard this weekend, and I actually missed one the other day at about 65 yards with a gun that, that's something you got to pay attention to when you're turkey hunting. I learned my lesson this weekend. I kind of take shooting a shotgun and knowing that I'm shooting a bunch of beads out there for granted, but the type of choke that you use and the size of shot that you use makes a huge difference. I borrowed a gun from a buddy of mine who normally upland game hunts with it, quail and pheasant. And trying to take a 65-yard shot with a gun that's got maybe a modified choke in it, it's just not going to happen. You're shooting a spread that, is this big out there, and you'd be lucky to take him down. So when we figured that out, and Newly gave me this gun, he said, I want to show you the difference in what a choke will do. And this is a double full turkey choke in this gun here. And not only is it a good looking gun, but it'll shoot straight too. It put that bird down hard, and that's the way I like to do it. Ain't got to hop up and run after him or nothing, or wait for him to settle down to pick him up. I'm thrilled to death. Let's get back to camp. We'll show Newly and see what he has to say.
We'd like to thank you, the sportsman, for joining us on Revive the Outdoors with Cody and Cody. We'd like for you to share your outdoor adventures. Visit us at codyandcody.tv.
Yeah. What do you think about that there? This is definitely a good fish, but it's kind of a teaser.